Islam is slowly taking over America, starting with America's public schools.
Tom Harrison was recently in hot water because of Islam. Plano Mayor Harry LaRoseliere wanted him to resign, and local Muslim groups said they would hold protests until he did. What was his crime? Calling for a ban on Islam in public schools, in which no religion is supposed to be taught.
Orchestrated Islamic propaganda campaign and said, quote, "We found that the teachers were subjected to 2 days of Islamic propaganda where Islam was glorified, Christianity was disparaged, and America..."
I mean, here we have school kids that are learning exactly how Islamic prayers are done in schools. And here is a Muslim who's teaching kids exactly how the prayers of Islam are done.
Board says the debate over Muslim prayers in publicly funded schools is over. Well, try telling that to these people here who are not going quietly into the night when it comes to gender apartheid mini mosques at Peel Region schools.
Here we have high school kids from Chicago on a field trip to a mosque. When's the last time you've seen a high school field trip to a church or a synagogue, huh?
There's been an argument over the years to keep religious beliefs out of school, especially any that happen to be associated with Judaism or Christianity. So at what point did you decide that it was okay to teach my children about Islam? If you're going to take a stance on any religion in school, then that stance needs to be firm against all religions.
Muslims are actively trying to convert all Americans across the country.
Tiffany, okay, well, how pleasure to meet you guys. Do you mind if I offer you guys some free gifts?
Oh, I wouldn't mind.
Okay, beautiful. Well, this is for you, my dear sister. Here you go. And this is for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and absolutely, and you guys can feel free to grab whatever you like as well.
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I got this all for you guys. You know what I mean?
I mean, they're actively trying to convert the largest growing ethnic group in America, which is Hispanics.
To enable and support.
With Islam growing in America, you're going to see a lot more Muslim politicians, people siding with Islamic and terrorist groups around the world, and you'll see more politicians like Rashida Tlaib.
War crimes, human rights abuses, and violence. We cannot be talking only about Israelis' need for safety at a time when Palestinians are living under a violent apartheid system.
Muslims grow more and more in America. You're going to see more of their belief systems and their way of life being imposed on all Americans.
That live here.
A YMCA in Minneapolis-St. Paul is starting a swim group for Muslim girls, but special considerations have to be made to keep with their religious beliefs. Now, this means during the 1-hour class, the pool is being shut down, the men's locker room is being locked, and female lifeguards are being brought in.
$100,000 voters casting their ballots for uncommitted, a sizable protest vote over the president's refusal to call for a permanent ceasefire in Gaza.
We're asking you, President Biden, to stop killing our families before you come and ask for our support.
Long live the Intifada! Long live the Intifada!
You'll have Islamic charities like the Holy Land Foundation, who has been found out to have been funding Hamas terrorists back in the early 2000s.